God, please, no! No! We are here at Bike Week, if you can't tell by my steed. It's also Ultra4 Week here in Sturgis. So pumped to be back. We won this race last year. It was actually our debut of Rocky. So we're gonna try to do it again. Let's get it. Woo. Try skip. All right, let's get it. Go. This camera is what Bad as Hell was filmed on.
Yeah. Yeah,
straight up.
For real.
Pete Barley had that exact camera.
I'm gonna need you to win this weekend because we're using this.
Yeah, either way.
Believe it or not, my whole entire childhood
Is on one of these.
No, ours was way bigger than that.
Next we'll get the Kevin McAllister voice recorder thing.
This is what they mean by grilling and chilling. Thanks, guys and girl. Dude, got the precision utensils out, Clint? Come on, bro.
Well, they don't trust my fork trick. I gotta show you the fork trick. My mom taught me this. You fork it and it falls right out, it's done. That's not done.
Guys, gotta fall
That
out.
side's not quite done, that side's done.
Okay.
I mean, it's like you have to like,
You gotta do something with it, yeah.
if it doesn't come off at all, then yeah.
All right, that's a good tip. Cooking with Clint. This could be a whole new thing. Look at the delicious fruits of the labor.
Got it going on. There was some labor.
There was some labor.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Well done, player. Well done. Well done. All right, just about to head out for our first practice. We're gonna get about a half-hour practice. They asked us to do like 3 or 4 laps and then come off. Track has not been prepped very well. It's super dusty, but it's just kind of par for the course out here. We're getting used to an Ultra4, but dust conditions in short course is really interesting, especially when you're got some serious racing going on and everyone's stacked up. So it will be an interesting one. Hopefully they'll be able to get some water down tonight for tomorrow, but we're just gonna deal with what we got. So go out and do some practice laps, jump into qualifying, and then we have a parade we're doing tonight, driving into the Buffalo Chip, which should be pretty fun. So really looking forward to the day and the rest of the weekend. We got some great weather. Gonna be a fun one. So one of the things that the team did this weekend for this race is groove our tires. So this is a steering groove. What's this one, Clint? Is that steering groove as well?
Steering groove.
So these two are steering groove, and then these cuts here.
Between the lugs here.
Yeah.
So I just went right through the center of the niddle lug and gave it an extra forward bite on each one.
So these are for forward drive.
Yeah.
And then you move over to the rear trail grappler, and you see we've just got the side lugs. So you can see the real difference. So here, you got the two grooves for steering, and then the 4 drive cuts, and then here you've got just the 4 drive cuts to help out. And the 46 truck is also the same. So on a course like this, where getting drive out of the corners is going to be dusty and all that is extremely important. So do everything we can to keep our machines in full control under all conditions. right, just finished up practice on both trucks. Found a few things that were good. We found, basically we run practice and, just feel what it is, and found out based on the 4600 truck, our shocks were a little bit soft. So we sent some videos to Fox, they reviewed them, and then we had a combo, stiffen that up a little bit prior to qualifying. And then the 4400 truck, we found that it was getting really, really hot, and also some suspension adjustments that we needed, or I feel some suspension. So we're sending it out to videos for Fox to look at, and the guys are changing out coolant right now. We're putting in this VP Stay Frosty instead of just water, and we've used this in the drift cars before, and Loren was actually using it today in his truck, and he was about 20 degrees cooler. So we're swapping everything out now and get that in there, and should be good to go before qualifying. I've sent some videos to Fox, and we'll see what they say about the suspension. I feel like it's a little bit soft out here for just some of the rigidness that we need in the turns and responsiveness. So I'll probably make some adjustments on that. But other than that, feeling really good. You know, we won this race last year. Sturgis 2021 Ultra 4, we just won, baby! It was my first time in the new Brocky, debuted it, so that was obviously an awesome way to start it out. But there's some heavy hitters here this weekend, and a lot of points on the line. The championships were really close, so I just want to bring the best we can, including my A game here, but also dialing in the trucks to get the best we can. So gonna take a little rest, get some lunch, and get ready for qualifying. All right, heading out for 4600 qualifying. Feeling really good about the changes we made. Obviously, it's always a question mark in your head when you make changes just before qualifying of, did you go the right way? Did you go too much? But, really confident in our team, and obviously the guys at Fox, who are just geniuses when it comes to their shock. So just gonna go out there with all the confidence and run it, put in the right lines, and see where we end up. Let's get it. Whew, all right, just finished 4600 class qualifying. Feel really good. I'm using the manual shifters, and a couple gears I commanded, and I feel like maybe I was too late on it and it was too high in the R's, so it got a little confused there. Helped me up a little bit, but coming off, we're P2, Bailey's in P1, and Brad's in P3. So the 3 Broncos, 1, 2, 3, which is awesome. That'll put me front of the line tomorrow for the prelim race, which is when it all really starts to matter. So really happy with the change we made with the shocks. Certainly felt a big difference. I got in the rhythm section a little bit too hot and just pogoed super hard off the face of every single one of them. So I'm not gonna do that tomorrow. I'm just gonna have to go a little bit slower through there. But after I hit the jumps and felt how good the shocks were, I felt that I had a little extra advantage, and I went a little bit too hot rod. So good thing to learn today, because we have no more practice. We're straight into the prelims in the morning. So yep, a little bit of break now, and then we're gonna get ready for qualifying 4400. And it is actually really hot today. It's about 100 degrees, but the good news is tomorrow's gonna be about 70. So I'm good for that. All right, gearing up 4400 qual. You're all back together. Yanked our Project X light bar to get a little weight off the top. A couple of little tricks of the trade, and here we go.
just 1.5 seconds behind his teammate Loren Healy. So Fun Haver Off-Road Team sitting number 1 and number 2.
All right, so we just finished up 4,400 class qualifying. Really pumped. Loren got first. I'm in second, only just over a second behind him. Last year, I was 5 seconds behind him. So, you know, I love progression, and the work we've been putting in has been going good. Loren, I was close. I was close, buddy. You were one. I know.
1.8 seconds.
I know it's not hand grenades, but it doesn't really matter. But I was close. We gotta go. So, all right. So yeah, we're gonna head out and do a sick parade. So come on, let's do it. So rad seeing everyone so pumped to see the Ultra4 trucks here at Bike Week. So this is like the kickoff party, obviously paraded in here, and now it's just time to chill. We'll have some activities, you know, going on through here all night, and this place really turns into a big party. So this is the Buffalo Chip. Like this is like home base for Bike Week. There's stuff going on all through Sturgis, but this is kind of the home base. They got music acts. In fact, Snoop was supposed to be here Saturday. I was so bummed, and then he canceled. So I'm a sad guy.
He said we want to do something special to celebrate
beer wall. This has been happening for 20-some years, they said, and this happens at the kickoff every year. These guys down there are gonna snow some more. Is that a horrible idea, Loren? No. No?
That's a good idea.
All right, race day. So the way this works is we have prelim races, and you line up on your prelim based on qualifying, and then after the prelim, that dictates how you line up on the main. So for 4,600, there's only one prelim. So however that finishes is how we'll line up in the main. And then for 4,400, there's two prelims. So it'll be Loren, so first and third place will be on the first, the first starters, and then the second prelim will be second and fourth place. So myself next to Paul Herschel, and then Loren will be him versus Paul Wolf off the start, and then obviously the rest of the field behind. So then the way that works is the two winners of the prelim start the main race, and then two second place, two third place, and so on in the back. So it's very important, especially because of all the dust here, to get good position in the prelim so you don't start in the back of the main. So that's the goal. We're going to start off with 4,600, and then we'll jump into 4,400 there shortly after. And for those of you that don't remember, the 4,600 is stock class Bronco, and then 4,400 is Brocky. You ready, son?
Ready, dog.
I guess I probably should get in too. just wrapped up our first 4600 prelim race. Felt awesome out there. I got the jump on the start. I had a little trick on how to make sure I had all the boost when they dropped the flag, and I got up out front and never looked back. Just had a really clean race. I think I was like 6 to 10 seconds ahead for a bit. Barely really started pushing on us, but we were able to hold it off, and feels good. So we're going to be starting exactly where I want to start, on the inside line on the 4600 race. So now we'll just get a little break, snack a little bit, fuel up, and get ready to go on the 44. Whoa! You put this in the wind tunnel, right, John?
Yeah.
Okay.
Smoke signals and everything.
Good. I just wanted to make sure it's perfect.
We have our mobile wind tunnel we bring along.
So we're just trying to force as much air to the radiator as we can because it got so hot yesterday. It's about 30 degrees cooler today, so we don't expect to have the problem, but we're just making sure, pulling out all the stops.
That's where all the other crap is. Go for it.
Dude, that was sick.
That's where the tire, that big tire is.
Dude, it worked out perfect, dude. You're inside, you cut that nice line. He tried to get the geese, but he was on the inside, and you just railed the outside,
Roosted
dude.
him to death.
Oh, that was nasty. All right, so we're getting ready to go out for our 4400 class prelim in Bracky. Loren is just finishing up his, so I'm gonna suit up and get going. So this one's really important if we want to start on the front row, which is gonna be key in this race. There's not much passing going on out there, so really need to get up and clean air to put down the good lap time. So let's see where we end up, friends. Oh, that's a tough one. Went out for our prelim, and as soon as they dropped the green flag, I went on. The truck just misfired. Tried to nurse it for a lap to get it to clear up, and it's like, it's either loaded up or the improvements we did in the cooling system, it was too cool, so it just wasn't at its optimum running temp, and it just wouldn't get there. I mean, the temperature was actually going down as we were going through the lap. So we got we'll look at the data, we'll figure out what the problem is, and puts me at the back in the main. So I've been saying the key is to be in the front, and puts us in the back for the main. So right now, basically, our goal for this weekend was to get on the podium with respect to points. I mean, obviously we want to win, and I was really looking forward to battling Loren. But now the name of the game is going to be get this thing back, find out what's wrong, fix it, and then come from the back and just try to get in the third and get on the podium with respect to where the points game is at. So certainly unfortunate, but this is how motorsport goes. I'm very aware of it. So we just got to keep the head high, let the team do their job, and get ready to go do 4600, and hopefully we're ready to rock and when the time comes. 4600 race about to go down.
Yep.
Gonna start up front on the inside where we want to be, so just keep it clean like the prelim, and we should be in good shape.
What a great day of racing, and look at Vaughn Gittin Jr. not letting Bailey Cole out of his sights. This is going to be a super interesting race. These two Ford Broncos up front are going to be pushing hard.
Oh, I just hear some stuff going. Oh, that looks like it's
Vaughn
Vaughn just
Gittin
took
Jr.
a tumble.
takes a tumble at the Recaro step down.
So he took a little bit of a tumble.
So I'm not sure what happened. I personally missed it, but there's
Me
a
too.
big tire.
Well, the good news is your drivers are okay.
I hope you got it out of the way for later.
Oh my gosh. We already had that news. You good? Yeah, I'm good.
That was a lot more than we were expecting. We
Dude.
just watched the video. That was like 3 or 4 times.
That wasn't gonna finish.
Yeah, it's just straight dusty. I just turned down 1 foot too soon. I caught that tire by 1 foot. I saw the outcar video by 1 foot.
Yeah.
And just caught that front.
That front.
Dude, just caught that inside front, dude. It was it. And dude, I'm telling you, we just came up and I was relaxed. I wasn't like, ah. And dude, he cut that tire close and I was driving off him and just that 1 foot, dude. Shit.
It happens. We can fix her.
Oh. I think I saw the GoPro actually.
No, I totally got his GoPro there. Yeah, it was under my foot. It fell off when we hit those fucking motorcycle interchanges.
What's that flying through there right there? Is that the GoPro? I think it is.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I've ever battled that hard. Like,
Dude, I was like, he's gonna throw it away. When you came off that hill, off the side and smacked the side of the canyon wall, right before we crashed. Yeah, you call me, you drop back down the hill, you go up the top.
oh, when I,
Yeah,
So
you
that
hit the
was-
big jump to the left and we're like, yeah. Oh!
that was my line every time. Wasn't that, did it look that bad?
It
Yeah.
looked horrible.
It felt good in the car.
Congrats, man. Well, friends, you know what they say. You can't win them all. We came for a race and ended up doing some crash testing of the new Ford Bronco. It was a good race for a lap and a half. Me and Bailey were battling hard. He got by me in one of the turns and coming up a hill. I turned down, and it turns out now after this has happened, realized that the Ultra4 staff moved the tire basically like right after a flag, and it's the flag that you see coming up the hill and then what you turn around. So I turned around the flag like I've been doing, you know, every race, and clipped the tire by about 6 inches, and it picked up our front wheel and just sent us flipping about almost 2 flips. And Bucky is a little bit hurt. Damaged the radiator, lost the grill, upper rad support, hood, fender. The mirror was already gone from Oklahoma. Well, the door's still good, but yeah, we got a little work to do before Crandon. Unfortunately, you know, we lost some really good points. If I would have just held position, we'd have been leaving here in first, but I'm sitting second. But we got 2 more races to get it back, and yeah, I'm definitely a bit frustrated. You know, it's one thing for it to be just a driver mistake, and you know, we make those. But I feel pretty confident that I was pretty consistently hitting my marks, and that tire was just never there. My last time on the track, it was 20 feet further down the track. So it's unfortunate, and I definitely chat with Ultra4, and you know, all these things create learning experiences for everybody, and you know, it's really important that the marks that they put out on the track stay the same, especially when they can cause this type of damage when you get them. So unfortunate to say the least, but yeah. So just relaxing, gonna roll it out a little bit. My shoulders are a bit stiff, so I'm gonna roll it out because I still got my 4400 race. And given that we had to come off the 4400 race early because the truck was misfiring, we found out what was wrong. I actually called Ray, who's at Formula Drift with Adam and Chelsea. He logged in, and the truck just wasn't warmed up enough because we put new fans on it, and it was a little bit too cold leaving the line, so it was breaking up and we could just never get the heat in it. So we learned that, so now I'll be starting in the back. So our goal is to go from the back to get to third, and if I get to third, I'll leave here in the points championship. So that's my focus right now, and I just got to put this one behind me. Me and Eric are totally fine, and you know, no issues with us, and it's a big testament to how strong the Bronco is, and really good safety equipment, specifically our Recaro seats that we helped develop. They're just unbelievable and could have been a lot worse. So grateful for that.
Here we go. Adam LZ now got the clean air.
Flick it in. Pick up that throttle. Go, go, go. Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
Yeah, phasing.
Yeah, there it is.
Yes, Adam. What a lead.
Dude, he's lost.
What a lead. Come on, Adam. Come on, Adam. Come on, Adam. Give me that one more time. Give me that one more time. Ah!
Oh, no.
Bumper budget.
Yes, it is Loren Healy. That is absolutely horrible. He was pushing so hard, he takes a tumble. Loren Healy's back under. He can still keep his second place position. Holy cow, that shows you how far out front Loren Healy really was. And he is giving it all he's got.
Second place.
Super grateful for my team. You know, it was a rough weekend. We got a lot of damaged race trucks out here on this course, but you know, we keep on pushing. The guys just bust their butt and keep giving us good trucks to keep racing every time, and we're out here competitive trying to win. So huge thanks to all our partners, Nitto Tire, obviously 1, 2, 3 up here on the podium as we continue to do all the time. And everybody else that supports us. You know, those Ford Broncos, you know, we were out ripping all weekend. So thanks to everybody, thanks to my family, and can't wait to come back out and race Paul again.
Well, friends, a rough weekend for the Fun Havoc off-road team here at Sturgis. Some serious battles, some serious carnage. I still found the fun, but I'd be lying if I didn't say I was a little bit disappointed. Had some issues with Brocky, and we got it back going. We had to start in the back, and we finished 5th overall. So I went from 15th to 5th in 10 laps with all that crazy dust, lap traffic. It was just absolutely freaking absurd, dangerous, absurd, and borderline crazy. We got Loren ended up finishing 2nd. He rolled and still finished 2nd, but we got some work to do. We got a big project in 2 weeks that the cars are got to be ready for, and then we've got Crandon coming up. So yeah, we're gonna be a busy team's gonna be a busy bunch, but we got the guys that can do it. And this is motorsport. This is what we do, this is what we love. So hopefully you guys had fun following along. And yeah, let me know. Let me know if this is a fun journey for you guys as well. Much love. Appreciate y'all. Whoa!